playlist now that I've changed it from being anti-chronological for some stupid fucking reason.
Was your playlist messed up too?
Retainer short sword. Yeah, they put in there, like, anti-chronologically for some reason.
For some reason, my playlist went 1 to 13. Or not 1 to 13, 13 to 1, and then 14 onwards.
That's the default. The default is backwards. I guess I understand it in one scenario where you've been waiting for the next episode and you want to see the most recent.
But also,
so then that way you don't need to scroll all the way down to the bottom. Yeah, I know, that whole 2 or 3 seconds of scrolling down to the bottom.
I mean, anyone else who actually starts the playlist late would have it in complete reverse order.
And then you have to play each video individually as a result of that. Yeah. Because you can't edit the order of a playlist on your own. What?
Sorry. Nothing. I went to go do things.
I'm just complaining.
Yeah.
Because I think it's dumb. And sure, you can fix it, but you have to do it. The fact that it's not the default is dumb.
Mm-hmm. I assumed it would be the default. I don't know why it isn't the default. It really should be just the default. I have a question for you.
What?
There are 2 spells. I went to go visit Strayed while I had the chance. Because why not? There are 2 spells that I feel like I should ask you about.
If I know them, sure.
Well, the Sacred Oath, which I think you know.
Go into an area and it powers up you and somebody next to you for a little bit,
You
I
and
think.
whoever's next to you for a little bit, yeah. And then there's Life Drain Patch, which is a hex.
I have no fucking idea.
It's do damage to everything within a certain area for a certain amount of time. In very fast ticks. What I'm asking is, do you think you would be out of range of that life drain patch? Because it will damage you as well. So, do you think that it'd be a bad idea to grab this spell?
I think I move around a lot, and if you kill me with it, I will hold it against you.
I will not grab that spell. I was actually thinking it was how hard was Felstat, because like it takes Felstat's soul to get Sacred Oath.
Also, well, that's not hard.
It's
He's
4
just
spells
over there.
Never mind, I don't want this spell.
Oh no, your 50 fucking attunement list.
Well, it's mostly taken up because hexes are expensive by way of attunement. I say knowing that the only hex I have that actually is Dark Greatsword, which takes 2.
Oh no.
That's like 2 full spell slots.
Missing a wizard.
Alright, the Giant Soul. What is the Giant Soul used for again? Can I just eat those?
As in the Giant Souls or the Giant Lord Soul?
Soul of a Giant.
The Giant Souls make Vendrick less tanky.
So I can just eat them because Vendrick is dead.
Probably.
I'm sorry, I needed 1 more level to get my 50.
Whatever happened to I'm probably leveled high enough?
I am level high enough, and I thought I would get it by now. I don't have it yet, and it bothers me. Because I went and spent all those resources leveling up this equipment that I'm not using.
Found a sorcerer's twin blade.
And now I can use it. Finally.
Ah. Wow. Weird. Very weird. At that rooftop with the first golem, Sorcerer's Twin Blade, it does no physical damage.
It does just magical damage?
Magic and dark.
And dark, you say?
Yes.
Let me just run over there real quick. Did you unfreeze? You have to go into the,
Once you go talk with the Mana Shard, she unfreezes things.
You have to go into the throne room to go talk to the lady.
Yeah.
Right. This is also an
I
area.
had thought you'd already did that.
No, I went and got the bonfire, but I didn't go. I didn't go into her room. Because I get invaded here all the time.
Fair enough. Traditionally, it seems you get invaded more often than I, but I get invaded in weirder spots.
Who are you? This land is barren.
In like strange times. Like whenever I'm trying to hotfoot the things while completely hollowed, I'll get invaded.
I usually get invaded right after saying, hey, I'm glad I didn't get invaded here.
Why would you ever say that?
I've said it so many times, and every time I've been invaded right after.
So don't say it.
But it's surprising.
Is it?
Surprising that we're not getting invaded in places we've been invaded before? A little bit.
This game has been out for a very long time. As far as games go anyway. That aren't, you know, the classics that no one cares how long they've been out because they've just made very well.
What do you call a classic that everyone cares about?
Like Mario 64. Conquers, sometimes. Some people have conquers. Banjo-Kazooie, for that same answer, except not conquers.
Okay, yeah, no, those are definitely classics.
Battletoads. If anyone's ever actually played that game.
I didn't know Conquer was an officially released game.
Yeah? It's got a lot of poop in it.
It has a lot of poop
literal
in it.
poop. Like, I played through it a while back, and it's like, maybe I can put this for stream. And it's literally just shit. It's shit. So much shit. You swim in it, you have it pushed on your face, you fight a boss made of it. It's just shit. Like, enough to where it's like, okay, I'm tired of this joke now, but then it doesn't stop. It's like dysentery, but a game.
It is for that reason that I assumed it wasn't officially released.
No,
it's anything.
It's official Nintendo. I have my copy right over there.
Oh.
And I know that my Nintendo works. And I can put it on stream.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. I just kind of sort of don't really want to break out the N64. It's a little bit buried. Now that I'm thinking about things though. You know the worst thing that I've ran into?
What's that?
Xbox, like the 360 generation, didn't keep track of what you owned.
It didn't keep track of what you owned?
Like, you would own it, you could download it as many times as you wanted from the 360 store. But, like, there's no, here is what you own list. Not that I was able to find anyway.
It keeps track of your achievements, though, right?
Very possibly, and I guess that might be it, but
not
there's no, like...
360, but the original Xbox, I think, did.
Oh, I don't know about original Xbox. I didn't really have one of those. I did, but it was at a grandparent's house, and I only ever played Morrowind And by that I mean the first part of Morrowind, because I didn't know how to save. And I also tried playing that game without having a full knowledge of how to read. That's a trip.
Yeah, that's not something you should be doing.
Well, you can try.
You can try, but considering you need to read a lot in Morrowind, because I don't know if they voiced their lines. Did they?
No, it wasn't voiced.
It was a voice.
Well, like, people had voices insofar as brah and ugh, but nobody was like, here's this thing I'm telling you to do.
Mm-hmm.
But not knowing what the hell I actually own has kind of stopped me from breaking out the 360 and seeing if there's anything I want to put from that on there. That, and I have the Master Chief Collection on the PC, so I own more there as far as like Halo goes.
That's kind of a lot of Halo games that I should actually finish playing through at some point.
They're good games. You just kind of have to want to.
I have to run all the way back through this area now.
Yeah.
Gotta go
I've just been
for
fighting
voice
multiple
notes.
flexile sentries. They're there. They're annoying.
Where are you
They're
finding
time-consuming.
multiple flextiles?
With the karate fist.
Oh. I didn't say with what, I said where.
They're with the karate fist.
It was the karate fist, so
They're
you're
in
just
that little
fighting to
area
get the
over
karate
there.
fist. I see.
Yeah. Now, I don't remember if it wants to be right hand or left hand. I think it changes.
I think the moveset changes depending on what chain you put it in.
I think so.
Oh, I can get through here. Are you a mimic? You're not a mimic.
I may not have the stats for this.
Soul Flash. How do you not have the stats for it? I thought all you were doing was putting stats into your health and dex and strength.
For the most part, but the power stance, it's 1.5 times whatever you need. I do not have 45 dex. I cannot use it. I cannot throw Hadoukens. My shame. Ah well, I'll just keep hitting things with a sword. If I was gonna be Hadoukening things, we needed to head to Lois significantly sooner. Or go through a New Game Plus, but neither of those really appeal to me at this moment.
Definitely don't want to go through New Game Plus. Well, actually, that's not a problem.
I can't build, like, as far as being able to defeat things, I'm not at all worried about it. But just the time consuming
It's just time.
slash desire to play Dark Souls 2 for that much longer.
If you're just going through New Game Plus, you probably won't be going through all the DLCs again. But there's no reason to go through all the DLCs again. Which shortens the time down significantly.
No, I know you can defeat the game very quickly if you're doing a no bullshit. But we are currently on episode 20-something.
It's like 20.
Each one being an hour, 2 hours long. So there's been some bullshit.
Only like a little bit. Mostly of me just floundering about. A lot of me just floundering about. Like I'm currently just casting spells into a wall and hoping they will hit a guy.
You said the word flounder, and I'm reminded of the crab game. And I'm now currently just horrifically grateful that there's nothing in this game that is as bad as those stupid fucking crabs.
Which crab are you referring to in particular? Are you talking about
The ones with
beak
telephones on their head.
telephones on their head?
Yeah. Have you seen anybody go through that game?
I have not gotten that far, I don't think. I did
Okay, then
see
I'll-
you finish fighting the executioner crabs.
That's like
First episode.
part 2.
I think we finished it in the first episode. I'm not sure.
So I guess if you want to remain unspoiled, I'll not go further into details, but there's an awful enemy later on in the game. It involves a telephone.
I suppose I will see them eventually.
I mean, that or I could spoil it.
That or you can spoil it, so go ahead and
But
spoil
you
it.
went over the concept of not dating videos, so spoiling's a more understandable thing not to do. No pretense.
No, sorry. I was fighting one of the ice witches, and they don't take any damage from me at all.
Oh, that's not good.
So, I was struggling a little bit in understanding.
Essentially, there are king crabs later on in that game that can grapple you, and whenever they're not trying to grapple you, they have a laser beam attack a la the Guardians from freaking Legend of Zelda that you cannot parry. I tried.
Doesn't
Which, by the way, you can parry those in case you decide to boot up Breath of the Wild.
you parry the laser beam? Yes, you can parry the laser beams.
I didn't know you could do that.
There's a specific shield
Until
that
after
also
I beat
parries
the
the
game.
laser beams automatically.
I don't need that. I just knowledge that you could do it.
All about timing. How were you
I would
killing
like...
the
Go on.
in Breath of the Wild? How were you killing the things without reflecting their lasers back at them?
Arrows and time.
Like, did you specifically use the ancient
When I had
arrows?
them. When I had them. Yeah, no, both of those new Zelda games, I would like to like them. I, however, do not.
Breath of the Wild and the new one, Tears of the Kingdom.
Yep. I've played through them both. And, like, they're both great open world games. So for what they're going for, it's fine. But they're not good Zelda games. Give me Ocarina of Time, give me Twilight Princess. 100% any day. I need to go through Twilight Princess again, actually, because I looked at some of my old recordings for that, and it was before I figured out audio mixing. Even half as well as I have now. So I want to do that. I want to play through that game again. But it just felt like a chore getting through Tears of the Kingdom / Breath of the Wild whenever I was playing through it.
I think it's kind of a open world-ish game where you can have to follow a linear path almost. Well, not even linear. Just
Well,
like
it
two
forces
things,
more
two
like
things.
story beats. There's significantly more story in those other games. Just because you like have to do what the story requires you to do. Like you can't just go anywhere, do anything.
I don't know about Tears of the Kingdom because I haven't seen much about Tears of the Kingdom. But Breath
Tears of the
Wild, you
Kingdom
can
is the
just-
exact same formula as the other one.
Simply, you can just skip literally everything, go to the final boss immediately.
Yeah. If you want, you can just head straight to the final boss. But, like, the combat balance in both of those games is just bad. Because in both ones, all your shit breaks. So even if you do find something that does good damage, it won't last for long. Like, there's an entire quest in Ocarina of Time to get a two-handed sword that doesn't break, because you get one that breaks and it sucks and it makes you mad. And then they make a game where that's the primary mechanic of every weapon, including the fucking Master Sword? Nothing like that shattering off of a fucking goblin head, right?
I mean, at least it doesn't break and you have to go recollect it. You just have to wait for it to recharge.
No, you have to wait actual human time in order for it to come back.
Can't you just rest at a bonfire? Not bonfire. No, yes, bonfire. Wait to come
I
back?
don't know. They don't exactly explain half those mechanics.
Really kinda don't.
Look, they're not good Zelda games. They're great open world games. Don't get me wrong. People that want to do that, want to fly around, do all those things that you can do there. Perfectly valid. But you're not gonna hit the same, oh shit, I've accomplished something value that you do in all the other games. Like hell, even if you go through and light up every little beacon thing in the Abyss, which is a fucking trial because of how the Abyss works in that game until you figure out how the magical hoverbike works. I think your reward is like a hat, maybe. Something mainly aesthetic that has no real thing.
Doesn't benefit you at all. Yes, it looks nice.
Yeah.
So it's an achievement. In the loosest sense of the word.
But in the story of the game, that's one of the main things you should be doing. That's the corruption that Ganon's pulling power from. Lighting it up should do something. Not just, now it's bright down here, here's your fucking diploma. Neat. Glad you wasted those hours combing the Abyss for where these stupid light roots are. Nope, shit. No. That's fine.
Ice rats? Porcupine.
Light roots. Ah, you found the hedgehogs. Good luck.
I mean, I can just stand in the doorway and shoot magic at them, so. They were not a problem. They themselves were not a problem. I feel like this area down here will be a problem.
Yeah, Maldron's over there, along with more porcupines.
Mountains over here.
And for some reason, a covetous demon. Don't know why on that one. It's a little confusing.
I'm being invaded by a hexer? That's shooting lightning at me instead of hexes.
Yeah, that makes sense. There's too many guys in this room.
I can see why porcupines might be a problem. But you can't stab them from the back.
Or the front, really, if they're rolling.
This guy's using Dark Dance a lot. Gotta wonder how many souls he has.
More than you.
More than me, because he can just waste 5,000 easily. I probably should use a spell other than Dark Orb to try to fight him.
But what if you just hit him a whole bunch?
I did just hit him a whole bunch.
See? Worked perfectly fine.
I just nearly broke my staff, apparently.
Jesus. You're in the trenches.
Where's my repair powder? There it is. That works, right? Yeah.
Big golems.
Where's...
Not as weak to pokey damage as one might think. Or strong.
So they're weak to pokey damage.
Yes, they're weaker to pokey damage than you would think.
I wouldn't think they're weak to pokey damage at all, because they just make ice weapons.
Because they big rock?
Yeah.
You'd think.
Door doesn't open from this side. Great.
Ow. Thanks for not eating me, Mimic.
I'm sure he tried.
No, and he had an opportunity. You know what? Just you. Because you very easily could have just collected me while I was prone in front of you. You get to live.
I didn't check Steven's chest with a mimic.
Thanks for the hat. Did you get mimicked?
No. No, it wasn't a mimic. I just
You just knew
realized
that you
I
didn't
didn't check. As I was opening the chest, yeah.
There's at least 2.
This is not a human, right?
The NPC invader there? Yeah, no, it's not a human.
Okay.
Why?
They waved at me,
Yeah.
and then they're running away.
Yeah.
Where did you run to? Oh, to the corner.
Oh.
So yeah, running like that, away like that, and waving. Enough of a reason to make me believe that they are human. Apparently. But running away with me makes me believe they are not human.
So it seems like you may not fare very well in the Blade Runner world. I have no idea how to wake you up now that they're all dead. You're also in the way. Never mind. Never mind the never mind. I can't push past
you. That's good.
Okay. That's a problem. This is just a drop down, right? Yeah. Crap.
Stop
Maybe I
running
can find
away.
something and need it.
I'll drink another S.
Oh, they take damage. Okay, sure. Why not? Fuck them. Yeah, I guess that's the only way that could have possibly ended. Those golems that activate whenever they get a soul nearby, just hit them.
Just hit him?
Just hit them. You don't gotta wake them up. You can just hit them. Punch them in their stupid face.
Just hitting things with swords works.
Hitting things, it just does.
This guy keeps running away and has infinite S's apparently. And I can't hit him when he's on ladders, apparently, so I think I'm gonna be stuck here for a while.
You are acquiring the rage. You can go the other way. There's a lot of stuff that you gotta do now. Or
There
are
is.
able to do now.
And that's where I was trying to go, but I ended up going this way, because I'm already over here. I should at least make an attempt to get rid of this guy. Oh, he went and healed again, didn't he? yep, he went to heal again.
Man.
He killed me. Because he had a lance and he kept running away, so I couldn't
Oh, you found
stab
Maldron.
him to death. It wasn't Maldron.
You sure?
Was it Maldron just as a different type of invader?
A white invader?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's Maldron.
okay. Let me just take off this name engrave and actually put on a useful ring. Then I gotta figure out how to get back over there.
Maldron's just the worst. Like, there are other things that are bad, but he's the worst.
He's not even that hard to fight. He just runs away.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. He just runs away. If he stood in one place and just got hit, he'd be fine. But he doesn't.
Tank, charged, fight like a man.
And you can get hit when you're on ladders. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
But he can't. He just
Why
ignores
fear
damage.
ladders?
Say it again?
That's why I fear ladders.
Mm-hmm.
You're stuck.
You can't heal, you can't switch your weapons.
You can heal.
You can heal?
Yeah, I think so.
I think you could heal. I know you can't switch weapons or attack. Well, you can attack.
Fire
up and
clutch
down.
ring.
That's a
I think you can heal.
good ring that I should go grab.
It's in that weird little side fortress thing.
First, gotta go kill Maldron and get.
You're barreling toward the hardest area in the DLC, Horsefield notwithstanding. Really, this one just has two horrible spots, doesn't it? There and there.
Yeah. Enemies there weren't that bad. The invader
Those
there.
porcupines suck.
Okay, the porcupines are bad,
And Maldron.
but Maldron is worse.
And a random NPC that actually does invade.
The Hexer?
Yes. So you got a magic man, you have all the health, fucking Great Lands, dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have porcupines.
For a magic man, porcupines are not a problem. For anyone else, they will be a problem. Great Lance dude, definitely a problem for everybody.
He's an issue.
Magic man, Hexer dude, probably a problem for everybody.
Why is everything so slippery? Twin-headed greatbow.
I just wanted to go get to those 3 chests that were guarded by the invader. Not invader, but the golem.
Get yourself a twin blade.
You never know. I might decide to use it.
Well, then why are you going where Maldron is?
I just chose a direction. I didn't know what was in that direction. I just knew it was a direction to go.
Well, the chest that you're looking for is to the left before that.
I saw that there was items on the other side of the bridge and wanted to get to the other side of the bridge.
I need to acquire more Twinkling Titanite. Oh yeah. Go ahead and fix the other thing.
Just +1 to Dragonary.
Yeah, but like, I don't want to do any proper, like, runs. I just want to find more. Because I know that there's things that have infinite amounts. There's things I can do to get them, blah, blah, blah. But, like, I don't want to do something with the express purpose of acquiring that.
Do you want a second ice rapier by any chance?
No.
I now have a third.
Just put it in your teeth. Anime says that works, right?
I feel like that'd be cold. Very cold.
I think just holding it would be cold.
Just be cold in general.
Yeah.
Great. Now I just gotta kill this witch. Go get those chests. And then go fight Maldron again. Hopefully with more success.
What are you talking about? It's friendly, happy Maldron. He's there to help. He's a phantom.
Oh, is that why he says hi to me when
Yes.
when I show up?
He is playing his role. Friendly, McHelpful guy. He'll also just, like, passively follow you around for a little bit. Then he will eventually try to murk you.
So if you don't kill him immediately, he just kind of follows you around.
Yeah. For a little bit. Not long.
The guy with the giant lance, I wouldn't trust him.
One of the most commonly summoned guys is a dude with a Zweihander that just kind of exists. Like, not that we've summoned him, but the summoning sign for that nameless soldier guy has been everywhere. Like, it's at hides, it's here. You could summon him to fight Ava, whatever the frick her name is.
Oh. So there's reason to believe that he's just around to be summoned. Sorry, just around trying to be helpful.
No, there was no other random friendly spirit. But as far as the weaponry goes, his is not the strangest.
I've been upset if that guy killed me.
Maldron sucks. Just be glad he doesn't have a big tower or curse this time.
He doesn't have a big tower of curse, which is nice.
He does, however, have friend. That's a lot of dogs.
Before even attempting to fight him, I had killed everyone else in the area, so I was fine. Kind of expected him to just invade at some point.
Nah, he's just there.
Fumbling. Trying to fire at this golem. Sorcerer's Twin Blade. I haven't seen any.
Magic.
Oh, a soul vessel.
Now what?
A soul vessel.
I know that, but what did you start to say?
I haven't seen any of the Lois Knights.
They're in weird places.
There's at least 3 of them we need to find, right?
Yeah.
That's what I expect.
If you're just gonna block, I'm going to parry break you, and then I'm going to hit you. Poise break. Oh no, Soul Spear.
What do you mean, oh no, Soul Spear? You need an enemy that
have-
does Soul Spear?
Oh yeah. Oh no, Dark Orb. Whatever will I do?
Oh, you're
I'm
fighting
just going
a
to
Hexer.
approach you.
That's not good for me, actually.
What?
My staff is almost broken, but just aggroed like 4 enemies.
Uh-oh. Second Moist Knight. What's up, man? Your helmet is very silly looking.
Is that second total or second that you found?
Second that I found. There's another one. I think I know where he is.
Amazingly, I am out of Dark Orbs. I almost didn't think that was possible.
Why would you ever think that?
Because I have 52 of them and get like 20 back every few minutes.
So we're both just kind of mentally aware that neither of us want to go to the snowfield, right?
Yeah. That's why I'm looking for the Lois Knights.
Because Lois King isn't going to take any time at all. Ivory, that's his name, isn't going to take any time at all. Like, I imagine maybe 1 or 2 tries. If any more than that, we are fucking up. Especially given our effectivity.
But the snowfields themselves will take a while to get through.
Well, yes and no.
It may or may not take a couple of attempts just to get through the field.
Because personally, I don't think there's anything in there that is worth a damn at this point in time in the playthrough for me to actually, you know, explore it. So I'm just gonna beeline it straight for the boss.
Probably for the best.
And then the only issues that occur then are the like 1 or 2 deer that spawn.
It would not be 1 or 2.
Well, it only gets that many chances at a blizzard if you just book it.
But if it's 2 per person, that's 4-ish.
I don't believe it's different each person, or I don't think that it takes into account how many people are there. I think it's just you're outside in a blizzard, here's more deer.
And I hope that's the case. Oh, Bone Fist. Oh, the Bone Fist. That's the weapon that you wanted.
I can't wield it. Not properly, anyway.
There are a lot
I
of
need more
witches
Twinkling
here.
Titan. I don't need those.
Do these witches ignore you if you don't attack them?
No?
Oh, they still go after you? Cool.
Yeah. Prior to,
Attacking one.
ending the blizzard, I'm pretty sure that they're passive, but once that happens, that all bets are off.
I'm always worried about being backstabbed by just a random witch that decided to come out from nowhere while I wasn't paying attention.
Well, they're creeping towards you right now.
I have 6 of them in front of me that I killed all in the same pile.
How about they head toward the area where you've been this entire time?
Not the entire time. I went back to go with the Bone Fist.
Well, yeah. Well, were before.
I'm gonna go fight Maldrin.
And then that's my last Lois Knight.
But there's 3 Lois Knights before that area was Maldrin.
Well, there's 2 elsewhere. And then there's one over there. As a matter of fact, you can see it from the bridge. It's that big tower thing. Ow.
That was an easy boss.
Huh?
Flexile? It's over here. They just didn't want to attack me. For some reason.
Okay. It's like, it's not really that difficult of a boss.
Oh, this is the second
That's why it turns into a random thing.
I still expect them to at least attempt to attack me. Instead of just following me back to the entrance. Slowly.
That one was sleepy. Yep.
It made a single attempt when I stopped to let it try.
So it could have got you.
Could have got me if I stood still.
That's all it needs. I have angered the nightmare beasts.
And the second one I'm fighting like a coward.
Fucking hedgehog. Really? The hitbox for the wall stopped my throwing knife like inches after I left my hand. Oh, you
Did the hedgehog
bastard.
kill you?
No, I
Oh.
just couldn't throw a knife at it. Like I wanted to.
What did the hedgehogs ever do to you? Why would you want to throw knives at them?
Stab me like a lot.
Are you sure you didn't just stab yourself on their quills?
I'm just gonna roll into you if you get hit. It's your fault. No. Fuck that. They're doing that on purpose.
I feel like there must be a Lois Knight over here. Hillary,
Ow.
why would there be an entrance over here?
My lack of any preference for spears. Ouch. Ow. Motherfucker. Like you don't get iframes in between their hits. You just take more damage. Stop. Hex to Nikolai.
There's no
You
Lois
know-
Knight over here. You know? We're saying,
Fuck this guy.
are you just going to ignore him?
No. Gonna activate a Sea of the Giants.
Oh. That's mighty rude of you.
Fuck him. He tried to be mighty rude to me.
He just wanted to ask you some questions.
I don't think that's true.
It very much isn't. Jenna would just impale you on his lance.
Now, I think that Maldron's gonna be immune to it, because he's not technically an invader. But the Hexer guy got immediately
Oh, the
pelted with
Hexer
magic
guy.
from them little guys.
How many trees of the giants do you have?
Just the one.
I only know where to get the one.
So do I.
I'm pretty sure there's more than one.
I think it's supposed to, like, respawn or something. You're supposed to be able to utilize it more than once. But I don't know how. Psh. Damn.
Golems like to be stabbed. Or rather, they don't like to be stabbed.
Oh no. I'm okay. Sneaky hedgehog. Thought I was safe, and then all of a sudden it was rolling at me. Not even hedgehogs, they're like weird rat things, aren't they?
Look, look. Rats with ice on their backs.
But they roll like Sonic.
They do roll like Sonic, so they could be hedgehogs or porcupines.
Stop casting magic at me, I'm trying to climb my ladder. This is very rude. I'm gonna start throwing knives at you. Do you know if you can poison the weird ghosty things?
What weird ghosty things?
The ghosty things to cast magic. Yes, you can. Okay.
You can
He's
poison
done
the weird ghosty things. That's good to know. I should put my poison spells back on.
I mean, they also don't have a lot of health. It's just they're really far away from me.
That's a good reason to poison them. Because they're far away and you don't want them up close.
On fire. Lit.
There's probably a...
Probably A.
Probably really sniped behind this Lancer dude. That's at the top of this tower.
Where'd he go?
I'm just running around looking for the North Knights.
Greetings, friend. How
none.
are you? Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. There he goes. Running away.
Man, that's so much damage.
Hmm?
The guys that throw their javelin or whatever it is at you, they do a ton to me.
Did I just not open this box earlier? I guess so. Old stone. Just found a corner and hid. The more this guy does, the less I like him. It's insane. Instinct right, timing wrong. Instinct right, timing wrong again. It's got more of a lead up. I hate the lance. Acid pot? Really? Who coded you? Someone deserves to get beaten up for you.
I have complaints.
Just everything about it is just the worst.
I mean, if they're trying to make an annoying,
Yeah, you succeeded, but at what
succeeded,
cost? I don't know if I can just bank on breaking his poise and then whacking him to death.
I don't think that would work.
Working so far.
Noted.
Running somewhere to hide and then healing himself. while I toss poison knives at him.
There's a bonfire.
Because then I can track him. Even if he is using range shield. Which I believe makes it to where his resistances go way up. What? He broke my hat.
He threw an acid pot at you, broke your hat?
Yes.
Those guys have Estus flask? Of course they do, I mentioned it earlier.
My gloves. Yeah. And then he doesn't even really give any souls. It's just several thousand hit points of annoying asshole.
For no reason. Besides just to be annoying.
He broke my hat. My hat is easily broken. It's a canary, but still. Rude. I'm just glad I didn't pull this lever, because then I would have had to have dealt with Covetous at the same time.
Pretty sure this guy's a mimic. He is indeed a mimic. Oh. That's not good for me.
Oh.
That mimic resists dark.
Oh.
So that's really not good for me.
Yay, dried roots, the useless item nowadays. It's supposed to regen some HP, a really low amount over a really long amount of time.
Why not just
So I guess if you
life gems?
use it and then go make dinner, it's useful.
I mean, you can eat several of them at the same time. And then maybe it's useful.
No.
Just eat 5 and then decent HP regen?
No.
No?
No.
No. Yes, I see you. Why'd you heal?
Ivory warrior ring. What does that do? Oh. It's a... Yep.
See what?
If they are blocking you, it increases the amount of stamina you take away from them when you hit them. Way too specific to be useful. Ah! Oh no! It's still alive! Save me throwing a knife. Yeah, no, those inspire fear. I hate them. Okay, good to know.
Now, what does this Pharaoh's Lockstone do?
Probably gives you a new hat.
Make this wall like that, and gives me a chest.
That's a bunch of golems.
It gives me a new hat.
Shortcut.
Is it at least a good hat?
Depends on your definition of good.
Actually useful for something.
I don't think so. If it is, it's a bow thing. So, like,
Maybe.
it's not a thing. So many hedgehogs, just gonna run. Run and pray. Works sometimes. Got through that completely unscathed.
Just ran through all the hedgehogs.
After the covetous demon. Where it's like, all the hedgehogs. Yeah. Ow.
It's a lot of magic men on the same area.
More hedgehog. Yeah. Just ignore it. It's fine. They're dumb and want to jump it where you're not. Full send on the snowball. No time to watch. Oh no.
Bye. Goodbye.
Don't throw me off the ledge.
Dude, am I getting hit? Yes, you do.
Everything's fine.
Nothing over that way, so I just gotta kill this one guy.
Hello there, final Lois Knight. Seek the chaos. Ignore all that shit behind me. That's running inside. Protect me with your turn. A Knight of Lois seeks the chaos. That's all three. Hooray, I did it.
I found all three before I found even one. Oh, a shortcut. That's nice and helpful.
As all staff. Radiant Life Gem. Cracked Red Eye Orb. That a special staff? Has an S in intelligence.
What stuff?
It makes spells much more damaging, but it reduces their uses. I see.
That doesn't sound like a good staff.
It depends on the amount of more damaging it is. 20% with like a 50% cost, no. But
50% with a 20% cost? Maybe. But it has an S in intelligence anyway. You might as well just use the Staff of Wisdom.
unless you want to blast something into the next dimension. With like a fully charged Crystal Soul Spear or something.
I thought this area didn't have any verticality.
Comparatively, not really. There's like 1 or 2 spots. Fix my hat, thank you. Okay. I now have the Snowfield, its boss, Ivory King, and the final fight.
Okay.
If you want, you can summon me in somewhere, now that I no longer have to do it myself. but I may only work as a shade, and we know how that likes to behave.
Well, I mean, it seems to be saying that everything is fine. There's no human FG effect that I have to break.
Well, Ava's still dead, though.
I
And
was
Ava
still
is,
dead.
assumedly, the boss of the area. Even though these other areas aren't really connected to her whatsoever. Also, this recording's at about an hour. So how do you want to do this? Have me go over there, be summoned, and see what help I can provide, or just kind of headbutt while I pause the recording?
I would like some help.
Okay.
I have accomplished absolutely nothing. I cannot just cut the recording when I've accomplished nothing.
Well, I can.
You can.
So where do you want me to be?
You know that bridge with the door that opens one way? Shortcut?
Uh-huh.
Can you go there? Or actually, I can
So
run
the
all
lower
way back.
garrison bonfire? Or have you not found that bonfire?
Lower garrison is the bonfire that leads to the snowfields, yes.
No, that's the expulsion chamber.
Okay, can you go to that bonfire?
The expulsion chamber?
Yeah.
Okay.
It leads to the sled that goes down to the snowfields, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go there.
I don't want to go to the snowfields, but that's the bonfire closest to where I am right now.
Okay. Sure. Either way, I'm gonna put a cut here. And then go refill my water, because we have a fair few things to do yet, especially given Snowfield.
Snowfields, which we are doing last, right?
Well, it makes sense to do it before Ivory King,
Uh,
especially since we're here.
fair enough.
It doesn't need to be done right now. I'm gonna kill the golem, put down a proper summoning sign just for funny. And then that's where I'm going to cut my recording. If I'm summoned by the time I get back, then woohoo.
Right.
If not, then I'll put down a shade sign and we'll continue to wait until we get it done. So yeah, making a cut. See y'all later. However the stream gets to live and experience the hell that is actual time waiting.
Literal
Fun,
time
isn't it?
waiting. I think I'll also make a cut here, despite accomplishing absolutely nothing. I am sorry.
You're exploring the area, it's fine.
I'll make a cut. Be back later. Goodbye.